once again, this is your friend the Sundowner, calling you from the Australian bushlands. Ha ha, there goes a koala bear running up a gum tree. You know, every time I see a koala bear, I remember a strange story that our natives like to tell their little children around the campfires at night before they send them off to bed. It's about the koala bear and the moon. Yes, the koala bear and the moon. You wouldn't think the koala bear would have much to do with the moon, would you? But he did. And it all began a long, long time ago, before even the native people came to this land. Our natives call it the dream time. But before I begin this tale, how many of you have actually seen a koala bear? Or perhaps a picture of one? They're not very big, you know, and they have the most cuddlesome and softest fur in the whole wide world. They have small black noses and shoe-button eyes, and they live on gum leaves. Yes, just gum leaves, nothing else. And you should hear the noise they make when they want to call each other. Well, this is what it sounds like. That's a funny noise, isn't it? Just like a saw cutting through wood. But Koala Bear didn't always make that noise. Oh dear no. He used to talk. That's right. Or so the natives say. And what a little talker he used to be. The trouble was he was always talking about himself. He really was a boastful little fellow. And the thing he liked to talk about most was the remarkable way he could swing himself through the trees from limb to limb. Of course, the other animals soon got tired of hearing how great he was, and in the end, hardly anyone would talk to him. Well, he soon got lonely, very lonely indeed. One night, when there was a beautiful, proud moon in the sky, he was so very lonely, he began to call out to the moon.
Beautiful moon. Oh, how I wish you could talk. I'm so lonely.
Perhaps that is your fault, Koala Bear.
You really spoke. How wonderful. Now I can tell you what an amazing creature I am. Simply amazing. You know what? I can swing through the trees so swiftly, no animal on the ground can keep up with me. Not even the kangaroo.
You are a boastful little fellow, aren't you? But nothing you could do could compare with the wonderful things I see during my travels over the world.
What things?
I have seen mountains explode and run to the sea on fire. I have seen great roaring winds pick up trees from the ground and toss them into the air, like you would a feather.
Huh. How do you know I can't toss a tree into the air?
That would be a wonderful sight to see. A tiny animal like you throwing a tree through the air. Let me see you do it.
Very well. Here's a tree right here. Now, wait till I get my paws about it. Right. 1, 2, 3. Heave! There you are. I've done it.
But that tree is only a foot high.
I know, but it is a tree, isn't it?
I begin to lose patience with you, my clever little friend. You say you can move swiftly through the trees. But what of the monkeys in the jungles of Africa? They can swing through the trees faster than you.
Oh, Moon, how can you tell such stories? I've never seen a monkey, but I'm sure one couldn't beat me. Why, it's ridiculous. Silly.
Tell me, Koala Bear, do you think you could race me from one place to another?
Well, maybe. Do you want to start?
Me want to start? Listen, my boastful friend. I shall race you over that mountain and down into the valley on the other side.
When do we start?
Well, there's something I must tell you before we begin. If I win, I shall punish you for boasting so much. This is your last chance. Do you still want to race me?
I've never been beaten yet, Moon.
Very well then. Off we go.
Well, off they went, the foolish Koala Bear and the Moon, over the mountain and down into the valley. But Koala Bear soon found out that he could not keep up with the Moon. Yes, for once in his life, poor Koala Bear was beaten, and he fell down completely out of breath.
Oh, I've had enough, Moon. I'm so tired out. I couldn't go another inch.
So my boastful little friend is beaten. Well, I told you I would punish you if I won. So this is what I have to say. Because you talk and boast so much, I shall take your voice from you forever.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yes, Koala Bear, that strange sound you are now making is all you'll ever be able to say from now on. You understand?
And so, to this day, poor Koala Bear is only able to make a sound like a saw cutting through wood. Well now, it wasn't long before Murra heard about this. I don't suppose you've ever heard of Murra, but the natives say he was a sort of magic man. Well, something like a wizard. And a very powerful wizard he was, too. Anyway, Murra was strolling along by the river. Way up in the sky, the clouds were like silver sailing ships, and the night breeze carried the sweet breath of 1,000,000 wildflowers. The forest looked lovely in the purple light. Murra saw our friend Koala Bear sitting on the bough of a gum tree. He looked very, very sad. Murra stopped to talk.
Why so sad, Koala Bear? This night is made for joyous things, happy laughter and quarrels mended. Speak. Has your voice failed you? What did you say? You seem to have a cold, Koala Bear. What are you trying to say? You sound very ill.
He is not ill, Murra. He just can't talk, that's all.
Oh, it's you, Moon. I am sorely puzzled. Why can't he talk?
Well, you see, I took his voice from him. He had to be punished.
You took his voice from him. It is very harsh punishment. Why?
This will amuse you, Murra. He actually boasted he could race me over the mountains by just swinging from tree to tree. Well, I won, of course. So to teach him a lesson, because of his boasting, I took his voice from him. Can you imagine that small creature beating me? The great moon that never grows old.
Moon, you make me angry. Why, you are just as boastful as the poor koala bear, whom you punished so cruelly. You punished him for boasting. Therefore, you should be punished too. And that I am able to do, for my magic is more powerful than yours.
No, I shall give him back his voice.
That evil cannot be undone, even by me. And because you gave Koala Bear an impossible task, so shall one be given to you.
But Mara...
Silence! I have spoken. O thunder and lightning, I call upon thy power. Give me a sign, so that I may know my voice is heard. O lightning, I call upon thee to race the moon to yonder tree that stands by itself on the hill.
Mara, you know I could never race the lightning.
In this case, you must try. Are you ready? Go!
Lightning has already struck the tree to the ground, and before I even started. What chance did I have?
You had the same chance that poor Koala Bear had. And yet you boast more than he did. Remember, you told me how great you were and never grow old.
But I do never grow old, Mara. You know that.
Take heed, Moon. Nothing lives forever. Even this great world will die someday. And to remind you of that, you shall grow old many times.
Oh, no. Not that, please.
From now on, when you become big and round in the sky, you will immediately grow thin again, as thin as a sickle, so thin that you will finally vanish, like all things that grow old. But you will be born again, only to grow old once more, and so it shall be ever, until the end of time.
Well, that's why our natives say that when the moon begins to fade to a sickle in the sky, it is still being punished by growing old. I suppose if our friend the koala bear could speak, he'd say, "It serves Moon jolly well right." Well, goodbye for now.